However, becoming an artist is not something elves would deem suitable. Unless you become the next Da Vinci.
Hey, Da Vinci, that was that Italian guy, right? Where's my wrench?
Kevin Da Vinci. I know him. He's from up the street.
We would run around 31st and fucking 4th together.
Hello, friends. Thank you for joining me today, and I'm glad you did because I've got something pretty great for you, which is another episode of Coffee Talk. Here's Zach.
Hey, back to Coffee Talk. Probably my favorite series on the channel thus far.
Yeah, I love this series. Cole's not with us. If you want to know the reasons why, go watch the Thanksgiving Day vidcast. We talked about it there. But we're gonna continue going. We divvied up his 4 characters amongst us, and now we both have 6 characters, which is rad. And we're just gonna go from here.
And apparently, we're picking off right where we left off in the middle of a sentence. So,
we have to explain what we're doing. So we've got our apparel.
Yes.
And we've got our beverage. I am drinking a black jasmine vanilla tea from Steepology, and it's delicious. Highly recommend. Loose leaf.
And
I recommend it.
I am drinking a black peppermint tea. I forget if there's anything else special about it. Hold on. It says here, sip and celebrate an American company. # tea proudly. All right, then. Fucking British.
It's Boston over here. But yeah, it looks like we're starting mid-conversation at the beginning of this day, so let's rock and roll.
All right. Are you sure that would be okay?
Yes! I mean, it would be really hard to pull off, but it's something that'll make the story different.
I don't remember what the fuck we're talking about.
I think this is just
Oh, is this just like a cold open?
Yeah, I don't think we know yet, yeah.
Oh, okay. Different isn't always good. It's a neat concept, but you need to handle it carefully. And gracefully.
I know. You're a little like...
What are they discussing? She's writing a biography on Terry Schiavo.
Hey! Hey, Gala.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome, Mr. Gala. Am I interrupting? Look like you were having an intense discussion.
It's nothing. The boys was just giving me feedback. It's for the book I'm writing.
Sounds like a heavy discussion.
What are you up to tonight?
Oh, also,
look at all those bandages.
Yeah. Speaking of writing, I got hit up by another vet who runs a pretty substantially sized Instagram page about me being the ghostwriter for her fictionalized biography.
Ooh.
So I've still got some research, and I've got to decide what my price point's going to be to do that. But yeah, so that's a possibility. That's in the near future. I'm just planning to sit and relax. Please don't let my presence interrupt you.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Although, I need to interrupt the boys for a moment. Sure, how can I help you? Can I have a cup You remember my remedy? Of course. Do you want to give it a try again? My last order might have been the right drink. But let's give it a try again. Just to be sure. Okay. Remember, it has tea and ginger.
Yeah, but it's the Galahad.
Yeah. Tea, milk, and ginger.
Tea, milk, ginger.
Did that always highlight like that?
I don't think so.
That's pretty cool. That must be something that was updated. Also, since our last recording, Sam and I found out that there's a Coffee Talk Chapter 2 coming out, and we are both quite excited about it.
Very excited. Well, we're going to be done with Chapter 1 by the time Chapter 2 comes out, way before, so we'll happily jump on Chapter 2.
Of course, watch it'll come out before all of Chapter 1 is released, so you'll have to speed up the release schedule of Chapter 1 so we can be topical with Chapter 2. Judging from the smell, this looks like it. Indeed. I have the same feeling. I've made a note of that mixture. Perfect. Anyway, please don't mind me and continue with your discussion. Don't worry, Mr. Gala, we're done for the night.
You're done? I have a lot of new homework thanks to you.
Welcome.
Is Hyde coming?
No, I'm by myself tonight.
It's gonna be a peaceful night then. Oh yeah, last time he was here, he had that drama with Lua.
That's right. That's me and Freya.
Oh, come on, I was just joking. He needs to learn how to communicate his thoughts nicely, though.
He might not look like it, but he's a very kind person, you know.
He doesn't show it, that's for sure.
That applies to you as well.
Oh, come on. What voice did I am like kind of like a preppy voice, but I pulled back on it, I'm pretty sure. Good evening, everyone.
Welcome, Mr. Bailey's.
Hey. How are you doing, Freya? Not good. What's going on? The boys was just criticizing my story.
It's called feedback.
It's cruel.
It's necessary.
Sounds interesting. What's the problem with the story? The story is non-linear. It's a choose-your-own-adventure book, and quite complicated.
You fucking called it. You fucking called it, my friend.
Imagine a choose-your-own-adventure storybook, but for adults. Sounds pretty common so far. But instead of telling you which page to turn to, each decision you make will give you a score. Oh. What? That score will determine which page you should go to.
This sounds way too fucking complicated.
Is it not just the same thing? That sounds more like a video game than a book. I know, it's not that original.
It'd be cool, like, interactive book on like an iPad or something.
Yeah, for sure. There's oh fuck, I need to think about what it's called, but there's a kind of an interactive storybook game on iOS.
Is it the one where it's the kid that's stranded on the planet?
No, it's like you're investigating. It's called like Figure 9, but it's just like a mystery. It's like a mystery story, and it's got like kind of puzzles in it too. It's really interesting.
There's one where I forget what the fuck it's called. I remember I got into it when I was working at Planet Fitness, where it's, you know, you are basically like getting the messages from this kid who is stranded on like a fucking rock planet after his ship crashes. And he checks in like every 12 hours or something like that, and then he waits for your responses, and he goes off of the decisions you tell him to make and things like that. He or she, the character's name is Taylor. It's, you know, it's left ambiguous, but I always just assumed it was a he.
I wish I fucking remembered what that game was called. It was like, no, it's called Device 9. Device, let me see. It was. I'm pretty sure it was Device 9 or Device something. But yeah, it's really cool. But yeah. Anyway, but my target here is the mainstream audience. Huh? With the help of my publisher, this kind of book may go mainstream. Just like that Choose Your Own Adventure show on Netstream. It was nothing new, but because of the marketing and the names involved, it reached the mainstream market. That sounds interesting. And highly ambitious, Freya. At least it's simpler than my other idea. Which is? Making the novel not in the form of a book. The form of book! But in the form of story cards. What?
That's actually kind of badass.
Yeah.
And then like, so the story is determined almost like tarot.
Yeah.
That would be fucking cool.
Yeah, somebody could make that work. Yeah. What?
I know, right? As if she has all the time in the world. And that's before even considering the sensitive issue. of setting the story in a world where only humans exist.
What did you say? No, there's a reason why it has to be that way.
Also, this fucking peppermint tea is good as fuck.
Yeah, this black jasmine vanilla is good too. Just wait until I finish it, okay? All right. As the voice said, though, I won't have the time. Getting a normal pitch approved is already a steep climb. Let's not make the mountain even higher. Fair enough. What's the story all about, by the way? You'll have to wait for it. Don't want to spoil the fun. If you say so. Anyway, I haven't ordered anything.
What do you want to drink tonight?
Ginger latte, if you know how to make it. Coffee, ginger, milk.
Let's find out.
I mean, if you think about a latte, right, and then you just add ginger latte, there it is.
Let's see if that was correct. Cafe latte. Yep, good call. Oh, hold on. What the fuck else got updated? What could have been updated?
Oh my god. Aw, the cat.
Oh, and Bailey's. Who does that picture remind you of that we both know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He took a picture exactly like that, actually. He has one on his Facebook, I'm pretty sure. But,
Here you go.
Thanks. Damn, this is good. With this kind of drink-making skill, I wonder why your place isn't any bigger.
What we have here now is more than enough for me.
Whatever floats your boat, I guess. By the way, how are you doing, Bailey's? Still busy with your last client? Oh, I'm done with her. I killed her. Done? Cold blood, as in you're dropping the project? Hey, I'm not crazy. I still need the money. Done as in I've finished the job. I spent the past few days making sure. It's even done before the deadline. Did she like it? Oh, she loved it. She had some complaints, of course. But I convinced her. By using some design terms she doesn't understand. Amen. So you finish your job by bullshitting her? The finest bullshit, my lady.
Alright, that's 2. One more and you guys are out of here.
That's one survival skill every freelancer must have. Are you working on anything right now? No. I'm taking a break from work. I need to work on a few personal matters. Oh. Like you and Lua? Something like that. By the way, I'm curious. How did you guys meet? If you don't mind me asking. I don't mind. It's just that I was young and stupid, you know? Oh, come on. Who hasn't been there? You're right. So, I was a bit of a player back in college. Ooh, spicy. And I was going after my then best friend's girlfriend's friend.
Your father's brother's sister's roommate's cousin's roommate.
Yeah. Wait, what? Okay, I'll say it slow. I used to have a best friend. He was an incubus.
Can't think of any Incubus songs off the top of my head.
Anomaly.
As you say, the only ones I can think of were their instrumental songs off of the Halo 2 soundtrack.
Okay. Let's call him Cognac. Cognac has a girlfriend. Still following. And that girl has a friend. The friend is the one I'm after. Oh, okay. Got it. She was one of the hottest girls there. But everyone knew she wasn't the type of girl you'd want to date. Oh, what does that mean? Why? It's... I don't want to get into details.
She was a dirty slut.
Thank you, Zach. But this succubus was super hot.
Hey, they were implying it. I just said it. I'm like cleaning a mug. So you saying she was a whore?
And all the guys wanted to sleep with her.
Called it!
She was a player too.
A whore!
Huh? That doesn't sound like Lua at all.
My neighbors must think I'm a fucking crazy person.
Because it wasn't Lua, genius. Huh? Lua was my friend's girl. Oh, fuck. Holy moly.
Get the fuck out of my shop.
That was 3. This is getting spicier.
No shirt, no shoes, no talk of adultery.
The other girl's name was... let's just call her Rose. Continue. I knew Lua thanks to her relationship with Cognac. That's a fake name you made up, right? Yes!
Jesus!
Look at his stern face. Now will you let me continue without interruptions? Okay.
It does a slow pan over to I've got like 2 like glasses for like apple juice and I was just looking through them like bug eyes.
You know what? I'm gonna change Bailey's voice because based on how he's talking right now, I thought of a better voice for him.
Do it up.
So apologies, but I'm changing his voice. So I asked Lua a lot of things about Rose. She knew what I was after. It annoyed her so much.
Honestly, this feels a lot more appropriate too.
It really does, honestly. Yeah. But I kept on bothering her. I mean, I was a pretty active guy back then.
You were laying a lot of pipe?
So, Lua came over to visit us at one point.
Actually, I'm working on like the second espresso machine that's broken. So it's yeah.
I lived with Cognac back in college. I'd been out, and I got back just as Lua arrived. A total coincidence.
Some kind of coinkydink or something.
We went into our place together and witnessed something surprising.
Cognac was cheating on Lua.
With the friend. What?
With Rose.
Yeah, with Rose, yes. What? Cognac was sleeping with Rose.
Fucking called it.
Mm-hmm. Holy mother of moly.
Toge Productions. You ever want someone on your writing staff? Give me a call. Both of us, actually.
Yeah, seriously. I saw the look on Lua's face. The disbelief, anger, sadness. And without even thinking about it, I punched Cognac in the face.
Fucking, I respect it.
I do too. You what? I got into a fight with him. Oh, I haven't told you. I used to be a Golden Gloves boxer. Oh no. Cognac was a Brazilian jiu-jitsu tutor for kids.
Yeah, I was like a yellow belt in Taekwondo or something. I don't know why I'm using a hammer on the fucking espresso machine, but... And the box I was resting my foot on just collapsed. Awesome.
He's pretty good. Oh my.
Yeah, if he gets you on the ground, though, you know.
Yeah, I landed that one punch.
There you go.
And he beat me to a pulp. Easily. Lua begged me to stop fighting on her behalf.
It sounds like you weren't doing much fighting after the first punch.
Yeah. More like she begged Cognac.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I wasn't kidding. I lost, but I don't give up so easily.
If he hadn't choked me out, I totally would have gotten a second punch in.
I was beaten pretty bad. So Lua took care of my injuries. We grew closer after that. I don't even remember the exact date. But suddenly, that friendship turned into a relationship. That was one hell of a story. I know. Have you seen her by any chance? Yeah. Lua came by a few days ago. How is she doing? She hasn't returned any of my calls or texts. Well, she's healthy, that's for sure. She got into an argument though. With whom? There was this male model. A model? Huh? I didn't think she was the type of girl.
Nani?
To go out with a model. Oh, they weren't together. What were they arguing about? Well, we were talking about your relationship. Lua told us about the reason behind the fight. About your family stuff. And then this guy, Hyde, joined the discussion. What did he say? He didn't understand why Lua would insist on getting family approval. Considering, you know. What? You're willing to leave your own family. You would do that for her? Yes, I would. I'm sick and tired of my family. Why would you say that? Let me tell you about my family. Or I should say most elven families. They fucking suck, bro. They all think they're so high and mighty. If you're born an elf, there are certain unwritten rules you must follow. Reputation and appearance are everything. We must never, ever make our family look bad. You can only befriend certain people. You must dress a certain way. You can only have certain jobs. Jobs that are deemed worthy and successful. Like being a doctor, a lawyer, a CEO. You know, ever since I was a kid, I've always wanted to be an artist. Motherfucker! I love drawing and creating art.
Like a wrench just gets thrown like across like the foreground.
It breaks that glass of beans behind his head. However, becoming an artist is not something elves would deem suitable. Unless you become the next Da Vinci.
Hey, Da Vinci, that was that Italian guy, right? Where's my wrench?
Yeah, Kevin Da Vinci. I know him. He's from up the street.
We will run around 31st and fucking 4th together.
So, when I switched from a business major to an art major, my parents went crazy, screamed like they were on fire. They told me that I'd never be rich or successful. All that because you chose an art degree? You want to know the worst part? They blamed Lua. What do you mean? Oh yeah, I forgot the camera. They blamed her for my decision to pursue my passion for art. Yelled about how her kind is ruining the country. Oh no. No, Zach. No, not this time. Accusing their religion of worshiping the Dark Lord. I saw your fucking face. I knew it was coming. Accusing her of putting a spell on me and cursing the family. Are you having fun? Whoa. I mean, come on. This is the 21st century. That's so not cool. I don't want to sound judgmental, but your family is racist.
And actually, Sam, as much as I was smiling about it, I wasn't actually planning on doing it. You calling me out on it, though, was about even funnier than anything I could have come up with.
Tell me about it. Lou is the only person that can make me feel alive. She showed me how I can be free and pursue my dreams. I don't understand why Lou is so obsessed with the idea of reconciliation with my family. I just don't get it. I have no problem leaving my family, you know. I would happily leave them for the both of us.
What about her? What about her and her family? You may be happy to leave your family. However, it may not be the same for her.
Gala, do you have something to say? Perhaps you can give us a different perspective.
Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop. I couldn't help overhearing your story. I assume that the person you're talking about is not an elf, correct?
Yeah, she's a succubus.
I see. I'm a werewolf. The werewolves...
I'm sorry. I know it makes sense for him to bring up in context, but just, I'm a werewolf.
Fire trucks are red. They're my favorite kind of truck.
I got a collection of them at home.
Here,
I really like them. I got a whole room dedicated to them.
This is my little Matchbox one. It's my favorite. He pulls it out of like his pocket.
It's one of my favorite ones because you can pull out the ladder and it's a little tiny and extends like the normal ones do.
I make go fast, go real fast, go vroom vroom.
I like making it go through the loop to loop. They can't really do that in real life, but like I enjoy it. So
anyway, back to my phone. They're all like, "What the fuck?
Who is this guy?"
I'm almost out of tea. For werewolves, the wolf pack is the most important thing. We'll put family before any other. We often have our own problems within the pack, but we won't abandon our family for anything. Perhaps that's also true for her and her family. Besides, if you leave your family for her, wouldn't that make your parents believe that all those bad stereotypes about succubi are true?
I never thought of it that way before.
Whether you like it or not, your actions will have an impact on her as well. And if you leave your family for her, that'll put her in a difficult spot. She might feel responsible for your actions.
There's nothing to feel bad about. I'm leaving my messy family to create a better one with her.
It's easy for you to say that now, but you don't know what the future holds. One day, circumstances might change. One day, one of you might regret your decisions. One day, you might use the "I left my family for you" card.
We love each other. I'll be with her whatever the circumstances may be.
You know, love is like a flame. It might burn fiercely at first, but over time it'll die down if you don't maintain it. Maintaining it won't be easy. It'll be hard work, because life is full of storms.
Life is like a box of chocolates.
Did I tell you about my fire truck?
It's my favorite one.
It's red.
It's a little Matchbox guy. It's red.
Got a big old honker on it.
I got it at a garage sale. It's my favorite one.
God damn it, Sam. And marriage, it will not survive on love alone.
Whoa, that's deep. We'll have each other, and that's enough for us.
Tell me, do you have health insurance?
What? I'm an elf. Why would I need health insurance?
You'll need some.
What for?
Immortality is an elven privilege. But you'll lose it if your family disowns you. I've seen people go bankrupt because they fell ill or got seriously injured. Fucking American health system. Empty their entire life savings for an $8 pill because in this country they charge $20,000 for it. It's true.
Yeah.
And if you decide to have children, they won't have the same privileges you do. There's a high probability that they'll get bullied for being a half-breed. There are consequences. It shouldn't be taken lightly. Think about it. Anyway, I gotta go. I apologize for my intrusion.
No, thank you for your insight. I've got to go too.
Want to head out together?
Sure.
Thanks for the drink, boys. And Freya?
Bye.
He pulls out his fire truck.
Drives it all on the bar. ramps it over to the door. God. What?
You made me lose 2 customers in a minute.
Hey, that wasn't on me. They were leaving anyway.
Are you gonna write that in your book?
It's a secret.
If your book is based on this coffee shop, how can you present a story like theirs in a world with only humans around?
I'm not sure.
Perhaps a hot drink will give you some inspiration.
Sounds like a great idea. Huh. That's a short one.
Yeah, it was a short
got
one.
For us. Let's see what the papers got in store for us.
The papers.
The papers.
Tuesday, September 29th, 2020. God, that fucking...
the WHO. Coachella 2020. Sports tournament in space might only be a few decades away. That'd be dope.
Yeah, it would.
That'd be dope. Zach, I feel like if sports were in space, you'd probably watch more sports.
I would 100% watch more sports ball.
Yeah.
Space sports ball?
Space sports ball. Well, on that note, thank you so much for joining us on another episode of Coffee Talk. It's getting juicy. We got the drama.
And I think this marks halfway through the game because I believe the game takes place over 2 weeks, and we've been doing a day an episode. So
yeah,
we just hit 7 days.
All right, 7 days.
7 days.
Anyway, do the good YouTube things: like, comment, and subscribe. Tell us we're doing a good job, and hit the bell notification. And YouTube will tell you when new episodes of Coffee Talk come out. And
we're very excited
to keep. You won't. We're very excited to keep going with this series. It's very relaxing and calming, and just the thing after you record a session of Dead Space.
Yeah, ain't that the fucking
behind the curtain context?
Yeah, especially so. Just for reference, what was that, episode 10? We just recorded where it was right at the end. There was a big scare cord. We're like, what the fuck is there a scare cord for? Then we found out why there was a scare cord. So
I think. Yeah,
went from very, very high highs to very low lows, thankfully.
Yep.
We are mellowed out.
We're chill. We've got our tea. Everything is great. Thank you so much for joining us. And as always, I would like to remind you, have a great life. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.